Now it's time to put together all the knowledge you have gained. Remember, critical thinking is not a matter of accumulating information. A person with a good memory and who knows a lot of facts is not necessarily good at thinking critically. Critical thinking is the intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and/or evaluating. When we, as teachers, consciously use methods to develop and reinforce critical thinking skills in the classroom, we are preparing our students to make informed decisions in their day-to-day experiences, now and throughout their lives. Recall a Socratic seminar is an activity in which students are given opportunities to examine a piece of common text. After reading it, the students hold a discussion in which open-ended questions are posed. Discussing their responses to those questions allows students to think critically and express ideas. Participants feel a certain degree of emotional safety when they understand that this format is based on dialogue and discussion, not debate. Once teachers and students engage in argumentative dialogue, they find that the ability to ask meaningful questions that stimulate thoughtful interchanges of ideas is more important than getting the right answer. How can you implement Socratic seminar in your classroom? Here is a list of the elements of a Socratic seminar. Choosing a text. As I mentioned before, in a Socratic seminar, we work with a text, but it should be an authentic one to elicit authentic inquiry. Preparing the students. It is best to tell students ahead of time when they will be expected to participate in a Socratic seminar, explaining that the goal is not identifying right answers, but exploring different ideas. Preparing the questions. The first few times, the teacher usually fills the role of discussion leader, as it is better to generate as many open-ended questions as possible. Students experienced in Socratic seminars can begin to prepare the questions and even lead the discussion themselves. Establishing student expectations. It is best to include students in creating norms or expectations for the seminar. Establishing your role. Though you may assume leadership, the teacher should not be a significant participant in the discussion. Rather, if the discussion stalls, encourage students by asking follow-up questions or offering an alternative interpretation. Assessing effectiveness. And finally, Socratic seminars require assessment that respects the central nature of student-centered inquiry to their success. The measure of success is reflection, both by teachers and students. Specific assessment measures might include how well students provide evidence for their opinions or demonstrate respect for others' opinions.